Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. The Link chart or the Link price reacted to our support area, trend reversal area, shows a bit of a reaction. The overall situation before we get into the microstructure is still that we see Link as in a potentially bullish structure, which could form a 5-wave pattern to the upside. We need those 5 waves to indicate that a long-term, medium-term uptrend is really unfolding. At the moment, we only have 3 waves to the upside of the June lows. So that is just a 3-wave corrective pattern at the moment. Basically, it could be 3 waves in a larger diagonal. That is the expectation. So it could form a higher low in a 4th wave and a higher high in a 5th wave. We really need those 5 waves. Until then, this could simply be an ABC structure. However, the current primary scenario is what you see there on the chart. So it's a 5-wave move we're tracking. The support level that is really important is the $9.50 level. $9.50, that is the previous breakout point here that you can see here. Well, the breakout point was in October, but $9.50, that was previous structural resistance that the price did overcome in October. But sometimes these prices come back to retest those levels again, okay? And that's why, even though the Fibonacci support ends at $9.75, I want to leave it, possibly I want to allow it to get to $9.50 if it needs to. Either way, anywhere in this orange support area, this wave 4 pullback could finish with a wave 5 to come that might reach $18.20 plus. That's certainly the level I would like it to reach in any 5th wave at a minimum. Looking at the microstructure, we can see that 3 waves down were already completed. So ABC is the structure to the downside. The price reacted to the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level at $12.88. Next support levels are $11.04 and $9.75. I also gave you the Fibonacci targets for just the C wave here. So we had a bit of an overlap there around $13. So that is what the price used as support. Further targets for wave C would have been $12.50, $11.91, but it might be that, or it seems like the $13 level was enough. And now we have 3 waves down complete, and that could be that we're now in this wave B. So the ABC structure initially possibly completed a larger A wave of an even larger ABC structure. So the move up could be circle wave B that we talked about in the last video, with then one more move down in a C wave to come to finish off wave 4. We have to be prepared that this B wave could be quite aggressive, because when the A wave is just a 3-wave structure, the B wave sometimes can be very aggressive, can even overshoot. So I wouldn't rule out that it actually reaches that $18.20 level before we come down in wave C. Can I rule out that wave 4 is already finished? No, but I'm not primarily watching for that at the moment. See, in the end, you can never really predict how a corrective pattern will unfold. We can only define the relevant targets and support areas, and the minimum expectation for wave 4 has been achieved. It has reached the 23.6 Fib level. Ideally, it would go a little lower. Ideally, it would stretch out a little bit time-wise. Why? Because the wave 2 here took several weeks to finish, whereas the wave 4 is really just very, very short time-wise. So ideally, this stretches out a little bit longer time-wise. So I'm watching for potentially a high B wave, then a reaction, and we still need to be prepared for another dip into support. Only a sustained break above $18.20 would really, well, let's say convince me that wave 5 is unfolding from here, okay? But it will not make it easy because you know, a B wave, this B wave will be corrective, an ABC structure. Also, the wave 5 will be an ABC structure because we're dealing with a diagonal. So we may not really be able to distinguish them easily. So what I'm waiting for is just a little bit more price action. To deal with that uncertainty, I've got my grid bot running, which likes this price action up and down, up and down. And I don't think there is much more to add. Next micro resistance, maybe we should talk about that. Next micro resistance is that B wave high here at $15.41, which needs to break next to then reach $16.56. To keep it very simple, we're generally focusing on higher prices on the Link chart against the $9.50 level. That's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the video description. On Insta and Twitter, you find additional content every single day. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.